Niggas popping off, let off.
Pop off.
And we popping off on this motherfucking watermelon versus pumpkin on the Just Bag kind of.
Episode 25.
25, nigga. We juicing it around this motherfucker.
Episode 25, that'd be Barry Bonds.
Hence why we juicing it around this motherfucker.
Juicing
You know
it.
what I mean? Shout out to Barry Bonds' neck, nigga. Just like a lock.
Grew exponentially. Now listen, like we said, man, with this is probably the most different intro that we've done. But listen, man, this is Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast. Once a week, we get together to for some unity to make MLK because who was that?
He was key.
MLK's dream come true of the white man and the black man coming together. Watermelon versus Pumpkin. We appreciate you if you're watching us on the YouTube channel. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Notice them again. Let people know about it. Let people, see what's happening out in these streets.
What a kick.
If you just want the audio, man, say if you're working out, you're taking a walk, you're at work. If you can't watch our beautiful faces,
look at this
man,
shit.
we got it available. Everywhere you listen to podcasts, we're available, man. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Overcast, Anycast, Yourcast, MyCast, Simplecast, and watermelonversuspumpkin.com. That's watermelon vs pumpkin.com. All the episodes are up there, man. Like we said, we're on episode 25. Keeping this thing rocking. We hit over 500 downloads this past week, so we appreciate you guys listening out there. We understand that we're on the come up. That's what we're trying to do. And as long as we keep building and we keep rising, we do it. For some people, they get 500 downloads an episode. Us, man, we on the climb. We trying to make it. And we appreciate you joining us on the journey.
Oh, yeah. And you can also lay some information down and some love down in the hotline.
203-594-6977 is the hotline. Hit us up, man, if you're looking for some promo. It's free, man. If you want a shout out, that's free. Everything is free at this point, man. The hotline is free.
Free 99.
Call or text 203-594-6977. If you just want to holler at us, if you got a question you need answered, if you want to talk some shit, if you want to know why things happen and words are spoken, we can tell you that, you know?
We can give you the schematics and the layouts of shit that don't even make sense.
Y'all want to know about schemes? You want to know about schemes? We can let you know.
We want to lay down blueprint. Shout out to the Carters. Blueprint.
Carter's dropped an album. I didn't listen to it.
I didn't. My mother did. Yeah, she heard it before me.
That's where it is right now.
She heard it with my brother. She's like, I don't like it. I know. Well, you like B. B! You know, Jace.
Hey, yo, B!
You know, they seem like a very happy married couple. Mom, you don't know the story. But, I don't know. I didn't hear. I only seen that
video?
Shit. Yeah, Which I thought that was pretty cool.
It's I don't know, man. It's not for me. And I get that people grow and they change and everything, but I almost feel like they were trying to cater to what's going on now with the whole having the Migos do all their background vocals. I thought that was weird.
That was weird. When I first heard it, I was like, so Jay's doing that? I said, wait, Jay's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? Why would he make his voice sound like that? But there's add them in, but they didn't put them on the credits of the song. But maybe they in the writing credits, I'm sure. But
in the writing credits, it's in there.
No feature kind of shit, but they're featured in there. Like that's some shit when you're at that level where people are just fucking paying you to come in there and go, hoo,
yep,
so. Like, no, it's a patent who, and I need yours. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I can't be mad at
you guys. I like the way you guys
like, what the fuck? Like, I might pay Busta Rhymes to come in there. Like, Bust, give me that shit. Like, I need that through my song.
I need to know about that stuff.
You know what I mean? Shout out to that.
Who was it? Kanye West on that. What's that? Oh, what's that one? That song when he sampled Jeezy in the background. Yeah, and I remember he said that he sampled him because it was cheaper to sample him than to get him to actually do it.
Wow.
Which that was some
that's some funny shit.
That's some end around way to get around it.
That's why niggas go old school songs and just sample the shit. It's cheaper, nigga. Can't pay the artist directly. We gonna take his shit.
Exactly.
From the motherfuckers that own his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I know, because that's the thing in the game. Motherfuckers don't really own their shit.
Nah. Own your shit.
So you were saying, though, you saw part of the battle with Tay Rock and Goods.
Somebody bootlegged. They've been known. So he had a little short run. I think it was not even 24 hours before. Because URL and them motherfuckers is pretty good with tagging motherfuckers, catching them right. So if you were able to catch that out there before, I'm pretty sure I checked now, it's taken down because somebody it was Tay Rock versus Good, which I am a Tay Rock fan. Goods is sometime to me. I've seen him good and I've seen him not good. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I share the sentiment exactly.
Yeah, but this only watched one round apiece for them.
Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed in Tay Rock. I ain't gonna front.
See, but that's the thing is, I think that it does happen with most battle rappers. Is Tay Rock got to that level now where it's almost to the level of like
his tier is definitely higher than Goods. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But like on that song Ape Shit, like Jay-Z does not try when he puts together verses anymore. Like he was almost, dare I say, he was almost offbeat on that fucking song. Where like you could tell he probably did that shit. Yo, I'm Hov. I do one take. Fuck it, go in, and it doesn't matter. And I think Tay Rock is starting to feel himself in that manner to where he's just like, yo, I've hit God status.
Right, because he screamed after bars that they were all right, solid, but they weren't that like kind of like that shit. Like, damn, Tay. Like the seatbelt line he did back in the day. He's the one like you trying to buckle up, like shit, Tay Rock. I felt that energy, but it was I think Goods hit him with some grown man bar shit that was kind of dope, and I was like, oh shit, okay, Goods got some shit for you right now, Tay.
Yeah.
And then Tay came with it's mediocre, and he just screamed what. How he like screamed a lot. I've heard him scream before when that's when he screams when he's feeling his shit.
Yeah.
And he gives a couple screams, but this one he kept screaming and screaming and screaming. So I'm like, whoa, Rock.
yeah.
You sounding funny right now because like I don't think you really believe in. I think you knew he bagged you that first round, and you have to scream more to get the crowd behind you because there's a lot of Rock fans that are gonna whatever he says, they're gonna be like, yo.
Exactly.
I'm a fan, but I'm gonna tell them like, no.
Yep. There's people that definitely reach that status of it's because they said it, not necessarily what they say. You know what I mean? And Tay Rock has definitely gotten up to the higher echelon, and I'm not shitting on him. Like he's super dope. You know?
Right.
But I'm interested in seeing that matchup now. Do you know any of the other battles that were on the card?
Going
hard New York?
Yeah, no, I forget who else was on that. No. I think was Rum Nitty battling somebody? K-Shine, I think, was up there.
Okay, K-Shine.
He said he's been improving lately more. Yeah, more and more. Like Shine had some shit, but he's really dug into the battles.
Dude, when K-Shine battled T-Rex, I never expected it to go like that because T-Rex had been, that's his name, right?
T-Rex, yeah.
He had been, going down and down and down, and his shirts have been getting tighter and tighter and tighter.
Down as he goes up.
Yeah. And, oh man, their battle was rough. Like, even at the end where, like, K-Shine offered to slap his hand, it was like, psych, it was bad. He's like, it was one of those, no, man, but even though we just battled, you my brother forever. Yeah. Psych. It was bad.
I was like, ooh, you fell for that. He fell for that one. That was a good one. We're not really cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if they all just hang out and have, like, pancakes and shit. And
yeah, exactly. I wonder if it's like wrestling, where it's like, man, we don't well, there's been times where it's gotten really real. Like Math has definitely.
Well, I mean, you punch a motherfucker in the face. That's pretty real.
Yeah.
Like to give Jim's that good snuff. That was.
Yep. And I give Jim's credit because he ate that. Man, he came back like.
And Goods came out and apologized and did the whole my bad. And,
Jim's got sucker punched and like turned his head, turned back, and went to war. It wasn't like he didn't
fold.
Yeah, he ate that.
Was it Math that fold? Math got fucked up. That was a shot though. Was it Math?
No, Math
Jones
punched Jones.
Serious Jones. Yeah. Okay. Jones was wobbled. That was a shot though.
That was the one where it was unfortunate because then Jones came back with like. Before the footage came out, because I guess he thought the footage would never come out, but like you got crowds with 1,000 fucking people in there, and everyone's sneaking something with their cell phone and all that stuff. Because I remember before the footage came out, Jones was like, "Nah, yo, and I ate that, and you hit me and it did nothing." That's and the footage shows different.
I'm sure he did. Woo! He did this little cocky shit. He said, "Ding!"
Yeah,
that head was wild.
He rattled his head. Because I remember on the footage, you could see Jones on the ground. He grabs someone's leg and because he's laying flat on the ground, tries to put his head up.
Right.
And it didn't. And I believe I just said tried to pluck his head up.
I'm
not sure how that works, but he was trying to pick his head up.
Pluck it up, nigga.
And you could tell that he was he was gone. Like he definitely got a flash knockout. He didn't get snored knockout. Right. He got flash knockout.
He didn't know where the fuck he was at. That means one more shot like that, he was out. If
there was nobody in between them and Math decided to hit him a second time, that dude would have been snoring.
He'd have been done.
Snore.
And that's weird they explain the scientific behind the actual snore. Like you really just get put to sleep so hard that you're snoring. Now, does he have apnea Or is there sleep apnea, or does the nigga
did he break the nose and that's why he's snoring?
Right. There's something fucked up in there. It's like,
you know, one thing I've always wondered: if someone's sleeping and you punch them hard enough to knock them out, what happens?
And they're sleeping already.
Yeah, if they're sleeping already and you just kabow. Do they just lay there? Like, you know what I mean?
Or does he wake up? I'm up, nigga. I reverse that. I'll punch a nigga alive, son. Just,
right?
Wake up.
Punch you back to life.
Yeah, that's a defibrillator punch, I guess.
Right?
Clear.
I always wonder. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to those battles coming out. Did you ever go to any of the big battles like that?
No, I know my girl's homeboy was trying to give me the rock out. I was like, yo, there's some people are going, but it's the RBE, rare breed.
The Mook one?
For the Mook, yeah, Mook and Vegan Verb.
Yeah, it's just tough for me to spend that type of money to go out and watch it, man.
Right.
And to be in a
and it's
room,
probably like $80 a ticket. I ain't asking how much the tickets were.
Yeah, they'll be around there, especially for the Mook battles.
Yeah, they gotta cover that. Mook coming.
Yeah. No, I went to one of them in New York once. I forget what company it was. It might have been URL, but the Underleague, because my buddy Donnie Menace, he was battling in there. And yeah, man, if you want to Google Donnie Menace, he's got a couple battles. He doesn't battle anymore, but you know, music and the battles, all that shit out there,
some
man.
Battles, some hard joints.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I went there once and it was cool. You know, we kind of definitely stood towards the back. It was Styles P was there. I remember he was just yelling from the stage. How
much did it cost? You remember?
It wasn't much because it wasn't one of the huge battles. I think it was one of the PG type shits.
Was that A-Hat, right? Was that the A-Hat battles? He was in a lot of those.
No, because those were out in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
This was in New York.
Oh, okay. Got you.
It was one of those. I think it was URL, you know, PG leagues, whatever it was. But I remember, it wasn't too much money because we didn't mind going to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those shits are expensive, man.
And that was, oh my God! I just remember on the way home, like I took the train out there, and then we met up with Cheddar, and this was over 7 years ago, so the statute of limitations are over with, and we're driving home. You know, I'd catch a ride with them on the way home instead of taking the train. And we're taking a turn to get on our exit. And this fucking Japanese, Chinese, I'm sorry that I don't know the difference. Because listen, hey, all white people look the same, all right? So I'm sorry to say, you know, he was Asian persuasion. We're taking a turn to get on the fucking ramp to go home. And everyone in the car sees this dude walking across the street, except for Donnie's uncle that's driving. He's just fucking, and I'm telling you, this motherfucker did a nice little back surf on the fucking hood of our car, just boom, boom, rolls off, gets up, looks at us, and starts walking the other way, and we're all just like, be out.
If he didn't stop, I guess he's okay. What the fuck just happened?
We hop on the highway, just go, man, and like
he's resilient,
and just like nervous and dying laughing at the same time, and then we start making the jokes about how like, yo, when we stop, make sure there's no fucking soy sauce packets in your grill, bro, because I don't know what he had on him.
You know what I mean?
But
chopstick lodged in your windshield, nigga. Shit, fuck around.
That was crazy, man. Every now and then I think about that story, and that shit was so fucking funny. Just hit the dude, just fucking. And it was so funny that everyone else in the car was just like, there's a guy crossing the street, there's a guy, boom.
Where did he come from? Nigga, you supposed to be paying attention more than everybody in the car.
For real. But I think it was just that he had the eye on the prize of like, all right, we're getting on this, because it took us a little while to find the highway.
I can knock on wood on some superstitious shit and say I've never encountered and hope to never actually hitting a pedestrian with my vehicle.
Same here, man.
I hope that shit don't ever happen to me, man, because
I'm telling you, I feel like if I do, it would be in a moment of rage and it would be on purpose and I would end my life. You know what I mean?
Like darts out in front of you.
like Bill Burr has a good joke about talking about how sometimes he feels like a psycho and his girlfriend doesn't understand, and I feel like I've been in the exact same position of like, you're driving and there's like a line of people on the sidewalk and he just, you know, all right, I'm driving here. I do this, my life is over. You know what I mean? Just straight up right down. Because no, even like straight up, I'm not lying, I'm not embellishing for the podcast. On the way here, white woman did it to me. Like, and people talk about racist things and blah, blah, but they're all rooted in truth of like, yo, white women have not been hit by enough cars, bro. They haven't. Because, dude, I've had mad girlfriends that I pulled from the back of the neck, like, just like, yo, no, we're not crossing the street right now. You know why?
Go.
You know
we're
why?
Go.
Because there's cars coming, so that's why we're not crossing the street right now. But no, I just did it, and, like, I got the look of just, and I'm like, bitch, you're in the street.
Right. And it's genetically prone shit. Just even like young black youth, they will be lawless. We're gonna walk in the street. We're gonna take a time on that. Wish a car would. What happens if the car does?
Yeah. That's the problem.
You're gonna lose that battle, and it's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't.
That fake limp's gonna turn into a real limp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You basically play chicken with a fucking ton vehicle.
Yeah.
A fucking 2-ton vehicle you play chicken with and you expect it to win?
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah. I just can't. There was one incident that happened out here, in the hood around my way a couple years back where these cats were
on my block?
They were on my block on some Scarface shit. These cats was on the fucking dirt bikes flying in and out. That's what they do. They flying in and out around cars on some dangerous wild shit. In and out, just breaking laws. And fucking dude went to cut off a pickup truck, and the guy hit him. Now the kid got fucked. He hit the kid on the fucking dirt bike that cut him off. And they pulled the guy out of the car and fucked him up, man. People in the neighborhood in the block, like.
See, and that's the problem too, because with me, I'm Florida and I'm going. Like all those, and I'm not saying immediately, like, oh shit, you're hurt. Yeah, I would try to help out.
But if niggas try to pull you out the car, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Anybody would do that shit.
Exactly. That's one of the things I've never understood is how people get pulled out of the car in certain situations. And I understand that not everyone has their best mind about them when in panic. But yo, you floor that fucking thing. Like, we'll deal with it later.
Somebody gonna hold on. You better hold on to their life because you coming with me, nigga.
Yo, it's funny too because whenever you see those videos online, there is always that one motherfucker trying to hold on the side like, no, you gotta stop! And it's like, bitch, understand that you aren't the person stopping this car. Movies fuck people up, bro.
Yeah.
Movies fuck people up.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, you got this fucking white woman with dreads, stinking of patchouli. Bitch, you're in sandals in the middle of the street.
It's my mother's favorite. Yeah. Sorry about patchouli.
In a gentle way, it's fine. When it's dumped, that's the problem. You know what I mean? When it's
doused.
Exactly. When it's applied well. But they'll swear to God that they'll get that like, nope, this is my time. I'm gonna stop a car. Like, no,
you're gonna stop now. No, bitch, you gonna probably die.
There's a great compilation video online, put Ludacris's Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way, to people just flying through protesters. Because you remember a while ago out in like California and shit, they were blocking the highways. And people are like, first off, no, you're a person on the road. You don't understand, you're about to get fucked up. Because one of the problems was, listen, people can't get to work, that's that. But they were blocking like ambulances and shit. It's like, yo, there's somebody in that ambulance that needs to get to the hospital.
Right. How about some common courtesy? We'll let the ambulance through at least.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's the thing of is the people that you're fucking up their day aren't the people that you're mad at. Like whatever you're protesting, you're not protesting the person that you're stopping right
Guys
now.
Guys, I work at Wendy's. I'm late. Exactly. What the fuck, nigga? Let me through.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go make some fucking fries, and you guys are fucking standing on the highway like, women's rights! And, trans people should be in the military. Okay, cool, but this is not the format. This is
You should probably go in front of a military base.
Exactly.
Let them niggas know how you feel. I'm just saying, But they say we're creating social awareness. We have something called the internet, too, for that.
Right.
Like, everybody's on it. You can get a lot of motherfuckers to rally. I get it. In person, in the flesh, is rah, we're here.
Yep.
That's okay because the newer generation, a lot of lazy little fucks. So,
and people that can't take not getting their way. You know what I mean? That's definitely a lot of the new generation is.
But, see, the newer generation, they can be lazy, but then they'll go and protest over some dumb shit.
Exactly.
Just to kind of cause chaos. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know how we out here, but I heard niggas running the streets, so I'm here. Like, come on, cuz. I remember that shit happened in school one time. There was, yo, we having a walkout today. What's it about? I don't know, nigga, but we out. Not fucking going away, man. What is it about? Like, stand up for something, goddammit. Don't just walk out to the next motherfucker walking out and have no idea what you're walking out for. If it's something you like, I'm with you on this, that's fucked up what happened, and I believe in it, so I'm riding dying on this shit. I get that. But if you just want to do it because the next cat doing it, then shame on you, nigga.
Exactly. That's that dumb shit.
Yeah, I never been
Be a leader.
Yeah, word. I never followed. I have friends of mine that we were close friends, and they broke off the branch and joined gangs and shit. And yo, come hang out. Nah, man. That's not my flow. I don't do the gang life, nigga. Gang. Nah. It's too much control a nigga have on my life. Yo, go hit that nigga. Mm-hmm. Fuck out of here. I'm like, cuz, you know what I mean?
A motherfucker for what?
Yeah. You can beef with him. If he hit me, I hit him back.
Right?
Hit that nigga because you got beef with him?
You go hit him.
But that's how you show you down. That's how you show me down. I think you scared of the nigga. Right? I think he's scared, y'all.
It's funny, too, because that is back to that, like, preschool shit of, like, blank or won't be your friend no more. You know what I mean? But then it just escalated up to like, oh, you not gang. You're not down. Son.
Oh, this nigga scared. Come on, go in here, man. Go grab all them shits. Go grab all them shits. So that nigga really wants to eat the snacks, but he don't want to be the one to get caught stealing it. Yeah. So he wants you to do it to prove that you gang like that. You down about the shit, but as soon as you get caught, I ain't telling that nigga to do that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know nothing, ma. I don't know what he talking about. They were all on you. Get your shit together, y'all.
Yeah. You don't know, snitching's coming back in a big way in 2018.
2018. Mm-hmm. Let that rat fly. It's the year of the rat, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Chinese New Year, cuz. Year of the rat, nigga. Let it out. Fuck it. Tell them niggas.
That's so fucking funny. And listen, like, and I'll tell you, I think that there's certain situations for it. Like, listen, if it's me going to jail, or someone that I fucking don't know going to jail, sorry. You know what I mean? Like, word, I'm not gonna fucking rat in a case of mistaken identity or some shit. Listen, I'm a white person. All white people look the same. If there's some fucking drunk girl that thought it was me when it was him, hey man, I'll let you know that shit was not me. I'm not saying it was him. I don't know if it was him, but that shit was not me.
You snitching though, because it wasn't me, nigga.
Exactly. Shit, little Kim went to jail for what, a year or 2 years for not snitching?
Yo, there's a hell of a code out there that nobody gives a shit about when you get locked up. Oh, he went down for that code. Yep. We gonna continue to live our life. Nigga never sent you one card, no commissary, no nothing.
Exactly.
You held it down, not snitching for his ass. He ain't do shit for you, not take care of your kids. You might fuck a girl, but that's about it.
Right? No, I'm gonna go check on her. I'm gonna go check on her. You good?
You need anything? Oh my God, thank you so much. I just miss him. I know. Yep. I'm here though. If you need anything, you know, we go out to eat. We'll go out to eat. I got some for the kids and shit.
Yeah, man.
Hiccup to this bitch.
The streets don't love you back.
Streets don't love you. What the streets do love is guns.
Streets love guns. If we haven't said it before, we are broadcasting from the state on the East Coast, Connecticut, where people think that the entire state is rich, and to everyone in Connecticut, it's fucking hilarious. Because, yes, Greenwich does exist.
Right? Fairfield is out there.
Yeah, Fairfield is out there, and that's not where, you know, the majority of us are, man. Right. Like, Google Bridgeport. Right.
Where we're currently shooting from, New Haven.
Yeah, Google New Haven.
Like, you almost seen us kind of pause and stutter step on some fireworks.
Exactly.
Not sure. It could be. Wait, no, they're fireworks.
Because you hear the boom and then you're waiting for the.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, and then followed by a couple minutes later. Because they have something out here in New Haven, which I think a lot of inner cities have. It's called Shot Spotter. Where they have
Shot Spotter. It should be a Saturday morning cartoon.
But it's this fucking contraption they have attached to poles high. And when shots go off in your neighborhood, it immediately alerts the police and they fucking fly to that area where the shot spotter went off at.
They zoom on them.
But I just wonder, I want to ask a cop one day, and it's okay, guys, to ask cops questions. It's totally fine. They're willing to answer. Can that distinguish between a firework and a fucking gunshot? I mean, like, that'd piss them off around 4th of July. They're fucking showing them, we're shots!
Right.
The guy's out there with some goddamn salutes. Nah, man, it wasn't.
Exactly. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
So there is, been an upswing out here in New Haven too, with some shootings in the last week or so too. I think about 4 or 5. So they got them all over the city. So in the city near you, you probably have them joints too.
Shots, baby.
You know, but young boys out there doing what they do, shooting at each other, trying to kill each other,
doing that hot dumb shit.
Yeah, there was a blackout in a certain neighborhood where my lady and actually my child lives in the same neighborhood. There was a blackout.
And now, if there's any racists watching, that doesn't mean that there are African-American people outside. That means that there is no power to a certain area of the community.
But don't be fooled. There was a hell of a lot of black people out there.
There were a lot of blacks out in the blackout because I black out. Put a Mac. Don't even. Yeah, they don't want it.
They don't want that.
They
Got to bring that back in.
Mm-hmm.
So They had a blackout from a car accident, hit a telephone pole, boom.
Hit that transformer.
Yo.
Robots in the skies.
Within maybe an hour and a half, there was a shooting in the black.
Yeah, that's when
Bam,
they plot.
heard that?
That's when they plot.
It's like, yo, you see this shit? Blackout time. You know what we got to do? Time to ride on these niggas. You know, who knows what the fuck, man. But interesting.
What the fuck is going on?
What they had, what'd you say, Saturday?
Saturday morning, I saw on the news they had the gun buyback program.
The gun buyback, which I've seen this out here before. They are willing to look the other way as you turn in your gun, and they will pay you for it.
I wonder if they let you go in there with a fucking mask on.
Something. It's hard to believe that they're going to look the other way if there's a fucking gun that's possibly, like, stolen, body on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're saying that they're trying to do this as our way of helping getting guns off the street. We offer these little cats some money.
To set it up a little bit, the gun buyback program, how they set it up is that you bring in, and I did see it, they said on the news that the gun has to be a working gun. It can't be like you bring in a broken gun or something. You bring in a working gun, because that's what they want off the streets. They don't care about getting the broken guns off the streets, of course.
Right.
You bring in I almost said it. You bring in a working gun.
Right.
You give it to the police. No questions asked is what they,
That's
claim, all that other stuff. No questions asked. We just want the guns off the street. So you bring in a gun, and you can, and in return, they'll give you a gift certificate. And they didn't specify the gift certificate, but I'm assuming that it's like a Visa gift certificate that you can go use on anything.
Or some racist shit. They probably Popeyes.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully it's not a Best Buy gift certificate.
Yeah. We use a Popeyes chicken. You guys love that. Fuck out of here, cuz. Insult.
Guns for chicken? That's our program.
That's for chicken.
Jesus Christ, that's a program and a T-shirt. But the wild shit is that the range is from $10 to $500. So I want to know what constitutes a fucking $10 gun, and do you have the option of refusing?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, can you go in there and they're just like,
I don't like that price.
All right, and we're going to give you $10. And then you just go, no, I'll take the gun back. Is that an option? Or is
it going to arrest it?
I want to know if it's like, because, same shit how I said, like, do you have to go in? Do you have to identify yourself that, okay, Bobby.
You might have to call ahead of time or something. Do that little voice. Oh, this is all right. I trying to sell a gun. I got a 25. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, if it still works, we'll give you such and such. I guess get the price, because it's like you go in there like, that's the price? Nah, I'm good. All right, no problem. You can take it. And then you walk outside to a fucking ambush.
You know that.
Now they bag you outside for having an illegal gun. You know what I mean? Like, got you now.
That's a catch a predator stuff. Like, okay, you're free to go. And then fucking linebacker, boom, tackles you in the front lawn.
What did I do? You said I was free to go.
But I wonder if it's a system, like if they have something set up like, okay, you drop the gun here in this box or whatever, and somebody behind the bulletproof glass checks it out, and then just boom, they give you the
Or is it like a confession booth you go into? You don't even see the nigga just Give
That's
me
the
three
thing
Hail
I
Marys
wonder too.
Give me 3 bullets and 3 Hail Marys, then you get about it. All right. You take this Glock and keep it moving.
Yeah, man, that'd be interesting to find out. Maybe next week we'll give the police station a call on air and see if they'll give us any information. Like,
So what do the details entail about that? Like, how successful is it?
That's exactly. I was gonna say, and I'd like to know how they did. Like, hey, did you get a bunch of guns off the street?
I'm a concerned New Haven citizen, and I would like to know how safe my community is. So, say lines like that. They'd be like, yeah, sir. We're gonna have to.
We had a great year. 12 people came down. What? We had 12
guns off the street. And, it's better than none.
Right? That's what they would do, too. Hey, it's 12 guns that aren't on the street. Get away from me.
Shoot yourself with that gun you just took, nigga.
Right? But, because, man, I'm wondering, is it like, what kind of gun do you have to bring in for them to give you that 500 then?
Right.
Like, if that's the tippy top.
Because you got some guns that are, you get one of those, like, good 45, joints, like a Beretta or something, like, a good solid joint, the 1911s, I believe. Those motherfuckers are going a G note and up. You're paying a good $1,000 for those guns. And it's like, if you got one that's damn near brand new, you bringing it down. You're like, I give you $500. This is $1,100, man, in the stores.
Right.
$9 on the street. You know what I mean? You're going to give me $500? The fuck out of here.
That's the thing, too, is I'm sure that some people, see, that's the information to find out, like we had said, is there an option to be like, no, I'm not taking no fucking $30 for this. So
it's got to be ahead of time. I just want to know if it's just a complete setup. Let's see how dumb these niggas are. Let's try to get them down here, get these guns up. As soon as they come down here, we're going to take that shit.
Yeah. And then I wonder, like, what if you just have, because everybody's had those days where if you have the worst luck in the fucking world of you're driving on the way to go give up your fucking gun.
That's your luck. I was just about to go turn it in. Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
So if you know about this, if you're a citizen of the city that's doing this program and you know the day of and you get pulled over and you have that gun, that should be your line.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just on my way down there.
Exactly. No, that's where I'm headed right now is to go give up this gun. Because that's the other thing, too, where I don't even know if it's like, do you have to own the gun? Is it truly a no questions asked of
See, I gotta look up the previous because they've had these in the past here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never looked up the success of them or how many they got, but I know they've done it before. If they do it again, then it must be some kind of result they get. You know what I mean? I would think.
You would hope.
Think the niggas getting something out of it. Like, we're going to try again. It's only been 4 times, not 1 gun, but we're going to try. Number 5.
We'll have to look up the results and report back next week with an update. But that's the other thing, too, that I always, there's always the small with everything good, there's everything bad in the back. I just feel like as soon as these guns are handed over, they go straight to ballistics. You know what I mean? Like, they go straight to
I would think I'd be pissed off if I was, say, a parent whose child was murdered. And then you meet something. So now you're going to get a gun off the street, and that could possibly be the murder weapon for my kid. You're not going to run ballistics on. You know what I mean? You're not going to investigate that gun.
Exactly.
We're going to look the other way. Could have bodies on it, but we're not going to do that. And then if you do find that there's matching markings for a murder case, do you go look for that kid? You know
because that's like I said. Is it an anonymous drop off, or are you filling out paperwork then dropping off the gun?
I think they try to say it was anonymous.
Yeah,
but.
And then that's wild too.
Now you got a murder weapon on your hand and nobody to go to.
Yeah,
that's well, we got the murder weapon at least, right?
Exactly.
the murderer dropped it off to you, dummy.
Yeah, that's what we got to look at too. And I'm assuming the drop off was at the police station.
Yeah.
So they definitely
one that Dunkin' Donuts parking lot.
So they definitely got on camera everyone that went in there though. So see, that's the thing of
Channel 8's out there blurring everybody.
Anonymous, but you're definitely on video as soon as you walk into the police station. So how anonymous, could it really be if they need to? Yeah, like
that's tough.
And then is there a fucking depending on how many people are there? Do you just have a line of people out the fucking door with all with guns on them? Just like
now,
man, come on, wait in the fucking line.
Hurry this shit up, man! I'm trying to get rid of this Deuce 5 cut. What the fuck? Damn, man, I'm about to shoot somebody. And everybody pulling guns out at once. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, is there someone standing in line with a case with an AR-15 in it? Like, I want this off the streets.
Right. What if beef happens in the line?
Are people in the line trying to make deals? Like, you about to give that up for what?
Yo, I'll buy that shit off you right now for $250.
Exactly.
All right, let's walk over here behind the building.
Right.
And do they buy legal guns? Like, if a guy's like, I want to get rid of my shit. You know what I mean? Or they just want the guns off the street illegal. I think that's more
the
what
thing
they
too.
want.
I wonder if, because I don't own a gun, I don't know. But yeah, if you have a legal gun that you don't want anymore, how do you go about selling that? That's
online. But in order, I heard that selling it from person to person is a little more loops you got to jump through.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, it's a lot of more you got to do paperwork. A lot of paperwork involved. A lot of background. It takes a while to go through.
I was gonna say because then you got to make sure that other person has all their stuff up to date.
And you have to wait. The process of it is waiting. So it's not like hey, here you go. Here's the money. Here's the cash. Here's the gun. All right, have a good day.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like nah.
It's not like selling the Xbox on Craigslist.
You could lose your fucking permit for that shit. If you don't do it the right way.
Yeah.
They guys are selling shit all the time. Because I know like you can buy a gun and have it delivered to your gun store. Picked up from a gun store. So I don't know if it works like that hand to hand. Like, okay, you want my gun? You pay for it, and then I ship it to a gun store where you have to pick it up from that gun store. Go through a background shit there. Maybe it works like that.
Yeah.
So I have a pistol permit. I haven't bought anything yet, but I'm pretty sure I might be buying a used gun first. Because niggas is just broke. I was get that little 250 out the door. Okay. No bodies. Okay.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, next time they have one of these, troll the line. Be like, yo, I got a $50 gift certificate. Who wants it? See what you can get.
I do have about $130 left on a Target card. I upgraded my phone, man.
Yeah.
And in doing so, because I went to a Target retailer to get it done.
Target.
And in doing so, they gave me a fucking $300 gift card, man, for Target.
Nice.
Yeah, Target. Like that, Target. Target gave me a $300 fucking gift card. I'm like, hello. Walked in there, spent $50 for upgrade fees, and fucking walked out with $300 gift card.
Wow.
Said, yeah.
Not bad at all.
Bro, my baby, get some clothes, baby. Get my daughter some clothes, nigga, because dads do it too. It's a T-shirt right there, nigga.
For real. We got all sorts of T-shirts. But in unfortunate news with guns is, and kind of fortunate in one sense because they were fucking stupid, but the gentleman, I don't know how to say his name. I mean no disrespect because I've heard it's XXXTentacion. I've heard it's Extension.
They just say
I've heard
XXX. We'll just say X.
Tension. I'm not sure, but at least one of his alleged killers already has been arrested and already seen a judge and already denied bail.
Yep.
And you were telling me that you saw the story about them being online doing the stupidest
thing possible. He was
possible.
online flashing all the money that they robbed, going shopping. He was out there flicking it around, making it rain, and we out here getting it, and it's people that probably know him like that nigga broke,
Yeah.
or he's a real stick-up kid, and they know that's what he does. You know what I mean? But I guess they caught wind from the story was they caught him and his Goonie Goons caught wind of him riding around with a bunch of cash on him, that had to be somebody from where he was trying to go look at motorcycles and shit. You know what I mean? Somebody had to say, "Yo, that motherfucker riding around with mad cash on him."
Well, I think he did. Oh, he unfortunately, I think it's kind of like it's dumb on both sides, but I think XXX, I think he was like, "Yo, I'm going down to," and it's so dumb, but it's like
I got $350 in my pocket right now to go buy a bike.
People try to do the thing where they're like, I guess trying to interact with their fans and let them know what they're doing and doing that everyone has their own reality show type thing. And, hey, man, I just want to let you know I'm just like you and I'm trying to connect with people and going, yo, hey, I'm out. I'm having a good day. I'm about to go buy this bike right now down at boom, boom, boom. That's what you do after you left the spot.
Right.
You tape yourself doing it and then post it after you already fucking left.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's where I think, and obviously that does not give anyone the right to, run up and fucking shoot somebody, all that stuff. But, I think, by the way, I'm not saying it's his fault, but I definitely think he gave away his position.
Right. But you gave up your position, what you were doing. You let him know, like if you tell a motherfucker, yo, I'm about to be I'm about to go to Cancun for 2 weeks, hey, and you come, yo, niggas rob me. They knew where you was at. They knew you wasn't gonna be home for 2 weeks.
They knew you were in Cancun and your house was still here.
Right. It's like we're gonna rob you. But what's crazy, they had
shout out to the Gay Pride and Gay Parade Week, but like imagine just being run up by a bunch of gentlemen that like penis. We gonna rob you. Now listen.
So don't move. Don't move, nigga. We gonna rob you. Come up off that.
Don't move. It's your bum ass outfit. We gonna rob you.
Just take it.
Oh,
but no, a lot of they authorities came out with. They said they had footage of the whole shit.
Yeah.
And they saying he went out fighting for it, man.
Yeah.
Which is his fans like says is a G move, but. In a way, it's a dumb move. You got a lot of money, man. Take that. It ain't worth it. Take that shit, cuz. That ain't nothing but a breeze to me. But he's just that wired kind of kid where he was so hung strong, like, fuck y'all niggas think, like, fuck. He reverted into that, like, fuck out of here, yo. The disrespect is real. Niggas trying to rob me. Yep. Fuck you. Yeah, come get my shit you wanted. Like, and they killed you for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have a shitload more money that at the end of the day, in the beginning of the night, it wasn't worth it, man.
No, definitely wasn't worth it.
His fans, it was a G move. You know
he went out like a G.
He went out like a G, cuz. And I can respect the whole, but you got that much going on. Like if that was my last bit of money, and I was gonna get tossed in the street or like something like I needed that for like my baby's having surgery, and I need that money to pay for my kid's surgery. Oh, you gonna have to kill me, nigga.
Yeah. If we're going on that, what's that Denzel movie, John Q. John Q. Yeah, exactly. If I got to go John Q, that's something to fall out about. But if you got millions in the bank and, I think unfortunately, dude was in. I'm not gonna say his hometown, but definitely in his home state.
Yep.
And I think he was like, man, this isn't going to happen to me in my home state. But even I remember a while ago when he got out of jail, Lil Boosie was talking about that, where he's like, yo, most of these rappers are going to go back and they're going to get killed in their home state. And that's what happens to where, because you blow up and then people don't understand why you're not on the corner anymore. It's because I'm on fucking tour in Europe.
Right. And
that's why I can't fucking hang out
because
and do nothing.
Now it's like, as much love as you get, there's equal amount of hate out there, motherfucker. Like, oh, I'm gonna get that nigga. I'm gonna catch that nigga slipping.
Exactly. It's he thinks he's big now, and he thinks he's big time, and you don't got time to hang out in the block.
Right.
When it's not that. No, I'm too big for you. I hate you. No, it's hey man, I'm trying to go make some money.
Right. And it should be more of like, hey, that's piece, this motherfucker coming back and giving back to his community because
yeah,
motherfuckers ain't doing that shit. You know what I mean?
No,
like you ain't giving back to your community, man. Like if you make it big like that, come and go throw some motherfucking meals out there to the homeless.
Yeah.
Go give some money to the schools and shit.
Yep.
School you into, you know what I mean? Like it's real.
Yeah.
You know, but some people don't see it that way, man. There's always somebody's always gonna want what you got, man.
Right. But man, hopefully they arrest more people and fucking those dudes get buried under the jail for. But that's it's so annoying. The fucking. I don't know if people don't understand the reach that there is on social media, or they understand how social media works.
He thinks his only 200 friends on Facebook are the only ones that are gonna have access to when he's posted. Like, no, it's anybody can catch that shit, and all it takes is like, yo, that nigga, what you call just got all that money? Oh, he was out there that time, and plus, the dude had mad fans, and people are catching wind of it, and they're like,
the fans are the first ones to become detectives.
Oh,
the fans are the first ones to be like, we're gonna find out what happened. We're gonna find out what went wrong. You know what I mean?
But also, what I don't like is what I heard too is some of the fans on some vigilante shit, where they're threatening the kid that got arrested, Dedrick Williams, I think his name was.
Yeah.
His kid's mother.
That's some bullshit.
We're going to take your kid out. Your man should never did that. And she's like, hold the fuck on. I'm not even with him. We had separated months ago.
Right.
Leave me the fuck alone with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't had nothing to do with what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, babe, like she was in the car with him. You know what I mean?
Right. when you know what? That dude's going to get his because obviously X had, or Triple X had a bunch of fucking love from a bunch of people. So I'm sure in jail, those dudes are going to get theirs. You know?
Right. And it's going to be somebody that's going to be like, yo, man, that nigga was my favorite, cuz. I'm going to put you out.
Yep, exactly. But Stenchion, there was kind of the weird movie-like silver lining to it of his girl's pregnant, which was wild, of like, she's been pregnant, a couple of weeks or something like that, then he gets taken out. And they were even saying how you were speaking to the money thing of like, bro, you got money. They said in the months before he died, he just bought like 4 different houses, not for himself. He just like bought his mom a house, his aunt a house, his cousin a house, all that. Like, so he was
doing well.
From what everybody says, he was doing well and trying to do the right thing of setting up family and doing how I know 21 Savage had been talking about like, I'm not wearing jewelry no more. I'm not doing this dumb shit. I'm like, I'm going to put my money into things that matter and all that. And I think,
not for the flashy shit.
Yeah, I think Extension was trying to do that same thing of like, hey, all this stuff is dumb. Why am I going to put on a chain just to say, hey, you don't have a chain? That's asking to get robbed.
Right. It's like, I'm out here. Come get me. You know what I mean? It's. I know it's flashy and it's, Watermelon, you know how we do. We like flashy. You could take it back to even like some African roots. It's crazy that in the village, the guy who that's why they wear bright colors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, cause it's very off-putting. You're like, man, that dark-ass nigga with all them bright colors. But it's such a flashy bright. That's their way of being flashy. And they with the gold and purple on dancing around like, yo, oh, shit.
Mad turquoise. Mad turquoise.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that nigga gold and glitter and shit. Like, it was a flashy. So it's kind of in the genes a little bit. I'd say some of that shit's just like that. But, we have evolved. I think we're better than that. I think if you want to play the game like the white man, if you want to play the game like the way the society goes, man, and invest, put some shit out there, push it in your community, invest in some things, and get restaurants, get things, own things,
Yeah.
And you'll be even more of a boss,
For real. Don't rent forever.
Don't rent forever.
No matter the weather.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, that was crazy though, man.
That
you know what's funny though? I saw a thing with Michael Blackson. For y'all don't know, Michael Blackson, this nigga right here with the African voice from Friday and shit. He had posted something where he was like, hey, look, I'm glad they found Triple X's killer. Now go find that killer, that 14-year-old kid that just got killed in Philadelphia the other day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, he kind of was saying like, let's do a little more hard research too.
Yep.
But you got to understand too, it's like with that kind of fame, there's more eyes out there. More people want to find out. Like you said, the fans are the biggest fucking detectives out there.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm taking a ride. Where you going? I'm fucking going to Florida.
Exactly.
Dog, we're in California because, he had a lot of crazy white boys who were his fans too. Bro, fuck, get dressed, man. They fucking got X. We're going to fucking Florida right now. Bro, we're in California. I don't give a fuck.
That's fucking funny.
Dudes are making a ride, man. They go to the murder scene.
I know. They will. They'll go to the murder scene and be like, let me see the footage.
Bro, you know my fucking father is?
Right.
I'm here. I want foot. I'm good. He's knocking on neighbors' doors and shit. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me exactly what happened that night?
Did you guys see anything? Did you guys see anything?
So it was a dark-skinned guy? Like how dark? Shaba Ranks, or would you go Albie Shore?
Holy shit.
Oh, so, you know, it's stop the violence. At the end of the day, folks, at the beginning of the night is when most of the violence happens. But just stop the shit, man.
Right.
You know, we preach love
that
around
is
here.
crazy because I think that was like broad day too,
yeah.
right?
2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something
that
like
was
that.
broad day. But remember that one dude that I said, Soldier Kid, the one that got on and was like, yo, people are saying that I killed him. I didn't kill him. Yo, my condolences. We ought to doing the clap talk shit. He got back on the internet and now he wants an apology. And it's like, dude, stay the fuck, like.
Right, let it go.
Exactly. Right. Yo, Frozen, homie. Frozen.
Frozen. Put that Frozen theme song on, nigga. Let it go.
Because now you don't want to get into, like, one of X's homies eventually is going to be like, why the fuck are you still here?
Right.
Like, why are you talking?
Trying to cover? You trying to cover something, nigga?
Like, what do you want now? Like,
right. Maybe he hiding something. Maybe he was one of the masked guys because the 2 masked gunmen are still up in the air.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how well this guy's cage is put together because I think he's going to get rattled. And Year of the rat, nigga.
Year of the rat.
Year of the rat. He going to dime all them niggas out. Mm-hmm. You better believe it.
Yeah. I mean, there's all that cool talk and all this shit, but when somebody literally gets in front of you and goes, "Hey, you're here forever,
right. The rest of your life is
and
on the line."
And I know the kids don't understand forever today, and the reason I know that is by the tattoos and shit. But bro, when they slap forever in front of you,
like no, you're never gonna see the light of day. Like you're in a fucking cell block for the rest of your life. Like motherfuckers don't think that sinks in until they actually hit and like, welcome home. What the fuck? You and a bunch of dudes for the rest of your life. Sweaty, stinking ass dudes,
man.
You know what I mean? Fucking jerking off and making hand and then settling for the tranny in the like. That's gonna be your life. That's you. Every night.
Yeah, that shit is.
Think about it. I just need more conscious awareness out there from the youth. Watermelon. This is me talking to y'all, man. Let's get more aware out there. What the fuck we doing, man? And no shit is for keeps. You know what I mean? You're playing for keeps out there.
Yeah, and there's the thing too where there's the unfortunate situation that you could be put in where if somebody tries to rob you, something like that, and then things might go south. But just don't put yourself in the fucking
like some shit's uncontrollable.
Because that's what it was where. They just chose, okay, yo, dude's going to be there with a bunch of money. We're going to go rob him. We're going to go kill him. Okay, regardless of how stupid and how shitty of a person you have to be to go do that, but then to get on the internet and just floss money and no, they didn't say out loud fucking, I'm sure they didn't say in a video, but I didn't see it, but I'm sure they were like, got him.
Yeah.
But
he was like, yeah, it's what we do. We get it a day. They know catch niggas slipping, you know, some shit like that. You know, and it's crazy, man. It's, you know, I always want to say too is, you know, like, let it go. Nigga won't rob you, man. These are items. I mean, I learned that too when my uncle passed away a couple years ago, and we had to clear out his estate. You know, we did a whole estate thing, and man, he did well for himself. You know, and I just looked at all the shit he had, and it's like, this man is dead and gone, and this is just fucking things, bro. Like we were selling this shit for cheap. Like he's probably rolling over his grave, like, you know how much I fucking paid for that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean, it's kind of like. This shit don't mean nothing, man. You know, you pass it along, and then when you go, the shit just remains, man. Mm-hmm. A fucking item's always going to be longer around than you.
Yeah, you can't take it with you neither.
Yeah, man, fuck, let that shit go. Let it go. It's a good thing.
For real.
Shit, what's not being let go is the goddamn Roseanne show.
No, they tried to let it go. That shit was over, and they were like, wait a minute. Time out. They brought it back. So, yeah, that's an interesting thing, man. The Roseanne show reboot got booted. Now it's being booted back again.
The re-reboot.
Exactly. The boot.
We're not talking about Rihanna when we say re-reboot.
For real. So
it's not Rihanna's shoe.
That's interesting, and I feel good for the people because they said, you know, there's hundreds of people that are working on that show to make a show happen. Like, we have me and him to make this show happen, but we also don't need fucking... You know, we're not doing a scripted television show. This is easy for us to set up and do, and it is what it is. But, yeah, when Roseanne did that dumb shit and tried to claim that Ambien makes you racist, she lost a whole bunch of people her jobs, not just herself.
Right.
So
now they're like, I ain't had work in years. Like John Goodman, he still get work. You know what I mean? But the one who played like the daughter and them, like you don't see them.
and the son and shit like that.
You don't see them around. The sister and shit. You know what I mean? It's Darlene or whatever her name was. But they don't have work. Like they're like, yes, I am so broke. Thank you.
They're probably at those comic conventions doing autographs and taking pictures and shit.
Now I'm interested in knowing how are they gonna kill her off?
I don't know, man. Because
like she died in a car accident.
Remember on whatever show Charlie Sheen was on, they killed him off. Like they had him like answer the door and like a piano fell on him or some shit. So that's what I wonder. But also, she owned a bunch of rights to Roseanne, which they said now she gave up. So she's not making no money off the TV show, all that stuff. But I wonder if she put a caveat in there of like, just don't mention me again. Just don't fucking talk about me. Like don't do, do
whatever you're gonna do, but just let me die.
Exactly.
Like, are we ever going to mention what happened to Roseanne? They're going to throw those little jabs. The writers are always going to throw them little jabs in there.
As long as they can, As long as it's not like contractually, like, okay, we never mention Roseanne again.
Like, what are you on, Ambien or something?
Exactly. Right? You know that.
And cue the smile.
Break that fourth wall. Look right at the audience like,
gotcha.
Who's in on the joke? We are. We're the fourth wall. We're there.
Guys, we get it. Yeah.
So good for them. Goodman and Company.
Exactly.
Good company.
Because I know that had to be such a fucking feeling of like, oh my God, we're coming back after 20 years. Everyone's getting paid out the ass. And then what the fuck did she just do?
Stay off social media, y'all. It's pretty simple. I don't know why people just can't do that. Like sometimes it's like if you aren't saying something that's going to help your career, then just don't say the shit at all.
Yeah. And you know what? There's two forms of thought about it where like one, if you're racist, some people would like to know that you're racist because I want to know how to deal with you.
Where you stand at?
But if you are racist, like it's always weird. It's like it seems like racists will play that game of like, okay, how much can I say, then deny it?
Then deny
how much can I say, then deny it?
Let me teeter on it like they didn't get it. They didn't get that one, huh?
Yeah, because a lot of people come out to defend her and shit like that. But listen, that thought was somewhere in there. That wasn't fucking.
That she and then blame it on maybe she's getting a little older. Maybe Alzheimer's starts at younger ages now too. You ain't got to be 75 and 80. I think that shit with Donald J. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Donald J. Trump. Like,
dude, he was born in like the 40s or some shit, right?
It's like, why does he just say whatever he wants? Because the nigga's probably losing it.
Yeah. You have a grandparent or had a grandparent if you were lucky enough to know them that got old enough to where it's like. Yeah, they just say what they want. They get to that point.
Old motherfuckers be like, I done lived, I done did it. If a motherfucker gonna kill me for what I said, it's been a great ride.
Exactly. Man, and I have that in, like, I can apply that to my life in, like, if there's a family function that I don't want to go to, I just don't go anymore.
Right.
Because I'm 35 years old. You get to a fucking point where it's like, just don't do the shit that you don't want to do. And I'm not talking about paying bills and shit like that.
Right. You got to do that.
my mother would bitch at me. She's like, well, just go. Because, like, you're supposed
expected.
to.
Yeah,
and I'm like, cool. But, like, we've gotten to the point where, like,
I'm not 10 no more, Mom.
Yeah, I'm not 10. Like, it gets to a point of, like, hey, man, just that's one way to make yourself happier is don't do shit that you don't want to do.
Right.
If you're afforded that luxury. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people do the try to make everybody else happy thing, and you're only going to make yourself.
It's another good T-shirt. Don't do what you don't want to do.
Don't do what you don't want to do. .com. You never know.
Yeah, I swear if you niggas steal this shit, we fighting.
Exactly. No, man, we're about to wrap up here, but listen, there's a couple more. Obviously, rest in peace to Triple Extension, whoever you say it. Man, another big one, Vader from WWF fame. Big dude wore the red. Big Van Vader has passed away. One of the biggest men to be doing the moonsaults back in the day, man. He was huge in Japan doing the, he's like 400 pounds doing the moonsault. It was the biggest thing ever,
Big moon.
Big rivalries with Sting. Undertaker, Mankind, shit like that. So he was only 63, man, which sucks.
Oh, damn, man, that's young.
Heart
shit,
problems.
My mother's 63. Yeah, that
had the
sucks.
heart problems and shit. So rest in peace to him. Also, rest in peace to Vinnie Paul, the founding drummer from the band Pantera. Him, man, 54 years old. Oof.
What was it? What was his thing?
They didn't come back yet. Didn't come back yet. But he's one. If you might remember, his brother was Dimebag Darrell, the gentleman that got shot in the head on stage and killed a couple years. And I'm talking, this was like 8, 9, 10 years ago. So the only thing I can hope is that, perhaps if there is an afterlife there, those brothers are reunited out there.
Reunited, drumming away, cuz. Keep drumming, cuz.
Exactly.
Drum away, little drummer boy.
No, man, Dimebag Darrell, he was one of the best guitar players of all time. He was the gentleman that got shot in the head on stage. He was Vinnie Paul's brother. Got taken way too soon, man. Way too soon.
As they say, rocking the heavens, cuz.
For real. Rocking the afterlife. And, man, another fucking rest in peace to... Richard Harrison, who you guys might know as the old man on Pawn Stars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Pops,
man passed away.
You just told me about it. I just found that out before the show. That's disheartening, man.
And there's another one. He was only 77.
Wow. He looked older than that.
Exactly. I'm going to be straight up. I thought he was older,
I think he looked 93 to me, cuz.
But you know what? That means he probably lived a hell of a life out there in Vegas. Yep. You know what I mean? Had a ball, had some fun.
He spent a lot of money, got a lot of money. Got a lot of toys. His kids are set now,
Oh, exactly.
Or his son. He only had the one son, and Chum is like a son. Chum will get a piece of that.
Yep.
But damn, what do you just old age heart failure?
I think, man, just like it was one of those that happened today. So on the day of, unless it's something obvious, they usually don't have the whatever it may be toxicology or. I mean,
that shit was funny. Man. That's fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, man.
So, man, take care of yourselves out there,
That's it. Get your balls checked, too.
For real. And, just juggle gently.
Cough.
For real. And, man, once again, hit us up on this hotline, 203-594-6977. If you got any calls, comments, want to talk that shit. If you want to throw an RIP out to somebody you may not know. If you have a podcast, because we know you have a podcast, because everyone has a podcast. I have 2 podcasts. Come on!
Do that. Take that.
Man, hit us up on this hotline. Call or text 203-594-6977. Of course, it's free, man. Episode 25, that Barry Bonds action. Juiced up.
Juice, nigga, log neck.
For real. What else, man? Shout out to the Bootios. Shout out to the New Day. If you don't know about wrestling, I don't give a fuck. Yes, it's not real. Neither is anything else. Think about it.
Bootios is real, though. You can actually buy that.
Exactly. The Bootios are real.
Yeah, this is Watermelon vs. Pumpkin, man. WatermelonVSPumpkin.com, man. We get us everywhere. Stitcher, Spotify,
iTunes, man. Hey, if you listen to us on iTunes, please give us 5 stars and give us a review. We'll get into a better spot. We'll be seen by more people. Rate that. Yeah, man, please keep sharing it. We've been growing. We've been growing.
Love y'all overseas love too, man. Love y'all niggas over there. Cuz keep it righteous over there.
For real.
Fly us out, nigga. We do a show in your city. We broke us out. You fly us out. We broke, nigga.
Exactly. Yo, man, you fly us out. You pay us. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. So win-win for everybody, right? No?
For real. Okay. Hell yeah. But man, Lil Mattress here, one of the co-hosts, LILMATTRESS, on all social media, lilmattress.com. You can find me out there. Music's on Spotify, Lil Mattress, or 5 a.m. Look it up.
Look it up. I am Young Pastry, YUNG Pastry, spelled the way pastry's supposed to be spelled. And we out there on all avenues, man. I'm baking. I'm flipping my way through your life with that whisk. Sorry. Thank y'all for showing the love, because we love y'all niggas individually, every listener. True shit.
Barsupio, man. We are episode 25. Thank you.
Deuce. 5.